Jones as well. Then we want to start to sum up how all of this comes together. I want you to hear from Dr. Calvin Butts, who's with us as well. And I just want to be clear. TJ has made it really clear that the struggle is for righteousness. That's what justice is. We need to be clear what this struggle is about. We need to be clear that we're not in the street for peace, we're in the street for righteousness. We're not in the street for peace, we're in the street for justice. And more importantly, the reason for this conversation with you is you represent the faith community, along with these brothers who've come with me from the community. But this faith community has enormous power and influence that is untapped. It is not stretching out and being all that we can be. You know, I like to do this when Calvin is here. One of my favorite scriptures is where Luke talks about the emergence of John the Baptist. And you remember how he says that the word of God went to John in the wilderness. And that is generally how that is explained. What's significant is that the word of God went to John in the wilderness. But I want you to consider that what was really significant was that John came out of the wilderness. See, John could have said that the word of God was given to me in the wilderness, so if you want to hear it, come into the wilderness where I am. He didn't give it to any of the people who were in power at that time. And Luke explains that Pontius Pilate was there, that the 14th year of the reign of, I don't remember the king, Tiberius. He laid out who the people were who were in power, but the word of God didn't go to them. Didn't go to the tetrarch, who was the same as a governor. Didn't go to them. It went to him in the wilderness. And since it went to me in the wilderness, obviously God wanted me to have it away from the Roman Empire.
All right.
So y'all should come in the wilderness to hear it. But he didn't say that.
All right.
Y'all remember Clinton Utterbach? And the Utterbach Gospel Ensemble, David, you remember Clinton Utterbach? That was way before David's time. Major hit record by Clinton Utterbach was How Did You Feel When You Come Out of the Wilderness? Were you still leaning on the Lord? See, the significant thing, church, is here's an opportunity for this church to come out of the wilderness. You've got the word of God. You've got the righteousness. You need to come out of the wilderness and share the word with the people in the street. TJ said that he's not going to preach, and neither am I. I just did that because Calvin Butts was here. I want you to hear from our brother, Damon Jones.